Good afternoon, everyone. So I thought I'd take a moment here. I've been mowing again for a couple hours. We finally got dry hay weather, so we're mowing it down. Other than 2 fields, I've been told to mow it all. And over the next few days, it's supposed to be in the 80s, so it should dry. So this is the field I've been working on here. I think this field overall is like 39 acres or so. Now obviously we took some silage off of it. This is some of the thickest hay that we have. At least probably a third of our hay comes from this field. I think last year we got over 100 bale off this field, and I'm questioning whether we're going to have 100 bale just in what I have down right now. By the time I have all of this that you see, there's some over the knoll of the hill over there, and then I'm standing halfway, in the field. So we've got all this over here, all this over there, and then I got to do this little clip down here. But I wanted to show you, since this is so thick, probably tomorrow and maybe again the day after, we're going to use a tedder, so look for that video. It's so thick that what's underneath here won't get air, and it won't get sun, and it won't dry out. So we'll bring the tedder along, and just kind of stirs it all up, stirs the pot, and then what's underneath, we'll get some sunshine. It spreads it out more than just kind of what's in the rows here. We could widen out those things on the mower so that it spreads it out more. Then you're driving over it more, and we don't really want to do that. So probably tomorrow we'll spread this out, because you can even, it's probably hard to tell in the video, what's on top here is already much drier, and if I stick my hand down here, it's still moist, and I don't want to say wet, but there is some moisture there. We did have a drizzle this morning. But we've got a good breeze going too. It's only in the low 70s maybe right now, so it's a nice time to mow, nice and comfortable on the tractor. But so the breeze offsets not having that sun baking on it. Coming up the next few days, it's supposed to be in the high 80s, so this will bake, and hopefully we can get it dry, get it up. We're gonna have a lot down, so this, like I said, we might have 100 bale here, at least 80, and I don't think this is half of what all I have been told to mow down. So we got a lot. Shoot some more clips, and we'll see what this all brings. Hopefully things continue to work well. The highest risk when you mow down like this is we only have 1 baler. So if something goes wrong with the baler, then we're in trouble. You can overbake your hay. It can lose its nutrients if you catch it too late. We typically want I'd say between 7 and no more than 16% moisture. We have a moisture monitor on the baler, so we can read that. If it's anything higher than 16%, the hay can mold. Really want to avoid that. And we can't put preservative in it, and I can discuss that in another video too. Alright, I'm going to keep at it. Well, first problem for the day, completely out of stupidity. We didn't clean up all of our plastic from our wrapped bales last year, and I caught some of it, so you can see kind of caught up in the disc spine here, and kind of clean this out so we can get it going again. Alright, what a pain, but I got it cleaned out. Once I lift this up, we'll just leave all this here, and you can see this easily rotates. So, alright, moving on. Alright, so this field is done. Time here, not quite 4 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours. Rule of thumb we typically have is however long it takes to mow is about how long it takes to bale. Even though when you break it and you combine 2 of these rows with the baler, you're simply going a little bit slower, and you gotta take straight across there. There's a line that they hung on the poles here that they never put up. It's been there for years. We thought it was abandoned. They discontinued it, didn't go through with it, and it turns out it is. Somebody, contractor or something, you know, got paid to put the line up, and they got their money and ran without the job being complete. So kind of annoying. It really splits this up, makes it a lot harder to do, but it is what it is. Of course, you can't get anyone to come out and do anything with it. So, all right, on to the next field. So I'm mowing up here high on the hill. This is kind of a steep part here. I don't know how well you can tell from the video, but it looks down on the farm. So you can see way out there was the field that I was mowing. I'm working on this field now around the pond. Fuel up after this, move on to the next field. Sun's starting to go down, but hopefully I can get some more done, and the rest I'll just have to do in the morning. Well, I got this done. That over there. I don't know if you can tell, that's pretty well keeping the phone level, so that's about how steep that is up there. So here, you know, we can lay them. It's a little less steep down here. So when you lay the bales, we try and put them up here where it's a little bit flatter. So just like the YouTube handle One Well Farmer commented, you know, these hills provide a lot of challenges, but at the end of the day, they provide beautiful scenery and beautiful sunsets. So I always enjoy being on a tractor nights like this, beautiful weather. And you get to enjoy the sunset. Nice days you get to enjoy the sunrise too. So you can see over there what I've been talking about in my last few videos, how that field was opened up. That little circle right there, that's that land slip that I was talking about, where the land literally slid down the hill about 3 or 4 feet. So I'll be mowing that tomorrow morning. I don't have time to do that tonight. All right, day 2. Nice breezy day, very warm, sunny. So we want to finish this up as quickly as we can. This field down here, down towards the catch pen down there to mow. And I got to finish that field over there. And that's everything we're mowing down today. Eventually we'll move on to tedding. Number 4 is down. Dang, everything's going well. Thank goodness. Knock on wood. And so this is a view from the bottom. Got the catch pen, that structure right behind me. The bottom of where I was showing this clip before this. Yeah, I wish these clouds would go away so the hay can bake a little bit better. There is a little bit of a breeze going, so that helps to offset it. All of this is going to need Ted tubes. It's just a little thick in some places. You can see it's laying on top of itself. So we'll Ted this probably tomorrow. Help get it some more sunshine in there. Okay, moving on. So on my way over to the last field, I remembered about this small field. Very small. Less than an hour to mow, but voila, you all get a bonus, so do we. Shouldn't be too many bales that come out of this. This is pretty thin. considering how thin it is. If the sun keeps shining, this breeze blowing, continues the same tomorrow. It'd be a stretch, but this could be ready tomorrow night if it really bakes enough. But it's already getting early afternoon here, so highly doubtful. We'll see. So it's that time of year. Don't know what creatures are out there. I was chasing, I'll see if he's in here, this little guy around the field. Oh, there he is. Right there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Little fawn. Well, here's the situation. I apologize if it's a little windy in the video here. Way up on top of the hill, you can see the view up here. It's one of the best views we have on the farm. I mowed the top of this field up here, and we're kind of afraid that we're getting ahead of ourselves and we don't want it all to get dry and ready at the same time. So I am going to mow the bottom of that field either late tonight or tomorrow morning. At this point, I have, over the last 24 hours, I have mowed over 9 hours, or about 9 hours worth. So if we mow about 5 acres an hour, that's 45 acres at least that we have down. I think that's light. I think that first field that I mowed, I bet I have at least 30 there alone, and that was only 3.5 hours. So I think we got a lot more of that. So either I mowed tonight, and I'll show you that here in a little bit, or I'm just going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank the Lord, everything has went well so far. Hopefully baling goes just as well, because it's a big risk in mowing all this down and having something happen to the baler that we can't get it up. So yeah, this is it. I'll see you all later.